The photography that I look for is the photography that makes me feel something. And that doesn't mean that it has to make me feel good. I am driven by the search of what needs to be seen. And my work is a reflex of that search. If photography is everywhere, it should be in the places in which can make a difference. I was born in Lisbon and I still live here. A city that is changing but still keeps a single identity. For me, it's simply the place that means home. I started the roof project 7 years ago. Lisbon had more than 4,000 abandoned buildings when Portugal was facing an economic crisis with many losing their jobs and houses. To be honest, the project was born from a personal indignation. It didn't make sense to me the way the Portuguese crisis was being seen outside Portugal. I felt that the spotlight was only on Greece, and that the Portuguese people were okay. Nothing could be more inaccurate. The crisis was severe, and instead of making a general picture of it, I concentrated my attention in those who lost their ground overnight. Many of the people that I photographed have jobs but receive the minimum wage, which is not enough to rent a house or sometimes even a room. The project documents how these people live while they are hidden in Lisbon. I think this will always be an unfinished narrative, as I want my photography to be. Now, in 2019, with the supposed end of the economic crisis, the housing problem continues. Tourism was crucial to solve the Portuguese crisis, but the housing market skyrocketed. As Lisbon became one of the favorite city destinations in Europe, many more were forced to leave their homes and survive in abandoned places. I communicate through photography, and sometimes I scream a lot through it. We often need to be awakened and pay attention to what surrounds us. I always try to create a dialogue with my work. When I photograph, I'm capturing the evidence. I want to start a conversation with it. The X series has been present in all my projects. The roof started with the X-Pro 1, and in the recent years my camera has been the X-Pro 2. They were the perfect tools in the past, and I'm sure the X-Pro 3 will be the same from now on. Discreet and simple. It can somehow be an extension of myself. It's a privilege to enter people's lives to the point of creating a memory of them. I tend not to overthink about this, but photography can truly be important when it comes to that. Memory. People living in abandoned places is an overlooked reality, because the roof is often a secret for those trying to escape the cold Portuguese sidewalks. My photography evolved during the evolution of the X-Pro series, but what I'm looking for still is the same. Now it's a natural connection with the camera, and photography is a natural key player in terms of communication. We just need to use it in the best way possible.